views and opinions expressed do not necessarily reflect those of Access Fort Wayne, the Allen County Public Library, or any other supporting groups. If you'd like to produce a show, call us at 260-421-1250.
Let me be your lighthouse so I can show you the way. Let me be your shining light, I'll keep you from drifting away. I'm the one that makes you try when...
This is Patty Hunter of Patty's Page, welcoming my special guest, Brenda Gibson. She is the Community and Fan Engagement Manager for the TinCaps. Wow, that's a lot to say, kid.
Something like that. How's it going, Patty?
Aye, it's going well. So let's delve into the history of TinCaps. When was it formed and by whom?
Yeah, so Fort Wayne TinCaps got its creation in 2009. So 2009 to currently is how long we've played as the actual TinCaps. But going back even farther than that, any Fort Wayne natives will probably be familiar with this. From 1993 to 2008, we were actually the Fort Wayne Wizards. So used to have the stadium over by the Coliseum. We used to call it Memorial Stadium, the Castle for short. I remember going to games vaguely when I was a very small kid. But we played as the Wizards at that time, had the ballpark, which has since then been torn down. And we moved to downtown Fort Wayne, something that, wasn't really looked at as like, oh, like, is this going to work or anything like that? But it has really revitalized and helped shape downtown Fort Wayne into what it is today. So the TinCaps have been around we just celebrated 15 seasons last year. But the whole entity itself, we still have what's called Wizards Nights. So we've done that the last few seasons now, where it's like our alternate identity. So we'll daunt some Fort Wayne Wizards jerseys and play as that for the evening. The mascots for the Wizards at the time when they played as that were Wayne the Wizard and Dinger the Dragon. So they've been coming out to the ballpark and making an appearance at Parkview Field for us for those nights. And the cool thing is, like, even though that was a while ago, people still rave about that brand and that identity. It's one of our most notoriously well-known nights. So the community appreciated it for what it was back then, but the TinCaps itself has grown and just really done an awesome job for the city of Fort Wayne over the last decade or more now.
Wow, I feel old. I remember watching when we first came here 15 years ago. And once in a while, we'll go to see the TinCaps.
Yeah, and like looking at photos from 2009, it's crazy like how the ballpark, like not just downtown Fort Wayne has transformed. Like we've gotten all these hotels now and parking garages and businesses. But seeing that in the field just evolve over the years, kind of like metamorphosis, is really cool and really humbling to see where we started to where we are now. So we're very blessed. We're very humble.
Are you still expanding?
Like every year we try to add new and more fun, exciting things. Time will tell where we end up, but yeah.
So what was the reason why the Parkview Field was built?
Just wanted to change location, change name, and just kind of revamp what we were playing as, just something new for the city to indulge in and just enjoy. And it's done really well for itself ever since.
Traditionally, what date is the opening of the TinCaps games? What season?
Yeah, our season typically runs April through August, sometimes early September. We don't really get a say in how that plays out necessarily, but you can expect baseball in downtown Fort Wayne anytime between April and August for sure.
So Thursday nights, what's cooking there?
Thursday nights, so we do a whole slew of different weekly night promotions. So Tuesdays are our family feast nights, so select concession items are discounted at an affordable rate for families to come out and enjoy. Wednesdays are paws and claws games, so that's when dog owners and cat owners, that's my favorite night. It's where they can bring their pets out to the ballpark to sit out in the lawn and enjoy a game with a discount on White Claws. Thursdays are Thirsty Thursdays, and the last couple seasons now we've also incorporated live music with those nights. So we've
Nice.
had different bands perform. Yeah, different bands perform out in the center field amphitheater for us for about an hour or so, and then same, we have drink specials offered on Thirsty Thursdays. Whole bunch of fireworks shows, a lot of theme nights. Anyone, I like to explain it as like anyone who has never been to a Tin Caps game, you should go once, at least to say like you've experienced it. But by going once, trust me when I say you will be back, because the show we put on every single game is different than the last. So you're going to be itching for more of it. And even if you have come to a game or two like a dozen times, 30 times, keep coming back, because we just like to keep exploring, keep expanding, trying new things that tailor to each fan, because everyone's different. So we
Yeah,
like to try new things.
there's a variety, really, of
Yeah.
cooking there.
Something for everyone. Like, you don't have to be a huge baseball fan. You don't need to know all the roster moves, or you don't need to know all the players' stats. You don't even need to fully understand the game of baseball. I'm sure it helps if you know like what an out is and an inning, for sure. But even if you just want a place to go to hang out with your friends, enjoy the outside atmosphere, enjoy some fireworks, a drink, some food, like there's something for everyone. If you're looking to do something with the kids, like bring them out. There's run the bases for them after every home game.
Oh,
We have on-field promotions. Like there's just a whole lot of everything for everyone to just come and enjoy.
so you work with kids, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So they come on to the field during halftime, if there is a halftime. I don't know the
No, you're good. So, between innings, so
innings.
once a half inning ends, we'll do different. We call them on-field promotions. So it's anything from musical chairs, which is pretty self-explanatory, dizzy bat, stolen base race. Build a burger is kind of our claim to fame. It's two teams of two wearing oversized bun costumes, and they have to work with their partner to build a sandwich to win. So we do anything from games that require smaller children. We even have baby races. That's kind of grown over the last few seasons, to adults. So every half inning, or close to every half inning, we'll do something where it requires contestants, and they can win prizes or coupons or just like their claim to fame out on the field.
I'm coming. I love winning prizes.
Yeah, it's fun. It's cool when people get into it too, because as soon as gates open, we have a promo squad, and they'll go around, and depending on what's on our script that day, they'll find contestants for those games, and different games require a different amount of people. It's really cool. Some people, sometimes they jump right on board, like, yeah, I'll do an on-field game. Some people are a little shy, like, oh, like not this time. And then you'll get people that are right in the middle of like, oh, I don't know, but then their friends are doing it, so they're like, okay, I'll do it. And then they get down there, we explain everything, the game happens, and then we come off the field, and they're just like, oh, I'm so glad I did that. That was so cool. Like, glad I didn't back out or whatever. So people get into it, and it's really fun. We try to get creative with the stuff that we do too. We do daddy-daughter dress-up races for princess nights. Like, we have special theme nights. We'll have in between inning promotions that tailor to what that theme is. So we've done like daddy-daughter dress up like Elsa race for princess night. We've done like Han Solo unfreeze challenge for Star Wars night. So we try to have fun with it.
I like to see what Halloween is.
So Halloween, we used to do, it was before my time with the team. I think they did a halfway to Halloween night before. And that was wear a Halloween costume. I'm unfamiliar with what the promotions were since I wasn't there yet, but yeah.
Hello, with your position, what specialty do you do? What?
Yeah.
duties?
I oversee I wear a lot of random different hats, and I love them all. So my main thing that I do, well, I work with a lot of community groups. So I oversee our Paws and Claws promotion, oversee our Scout overnight promotion. So Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts, they can buy a special ticket, and we have a couple game nights during the season where they'll come to the game, and then they get to stay the night on the field, watch a movie,
Wow.
and then they get to leave the next morning. So I oversee that. Our TinCaps Care program, that's something we partner with the San Diego Padres on. They're our MLB Big Brother affiliate. So it's providing nonprofit organizations with tickets to give to individuals that they serve in the community so they can come out and enjoy a TinCaps game. There's a few games, about 9 or 10 throughout the season that we pre-select, and then they get to come and enjoy the game. So it's for individuals who typically wouldn't get to come on their own. So it's like letting them come out and enjoy a night. So I oversee that stuff. I oversee a program called TinCaps Way, which encompasses all of our part-time staff. Because from a front office perspective, it's me and about 35 other people. When our interns are with us, it's closer to 50. But from a full-time staff perspective, we have close to 50. But then from a part-time team member standpoint, that's the ticket takers, the ushers, the food and beverage workers. We have close to about 400 of those employees, housekeeping, like the people that come and clean up everything. So TinCaps Way was something that was, yeah, it's a lot. It takes an army to put on a game. I think some people don't think about the nitty gritty parts of it, but we have to have people making the food, serving the food, bartenders. Cleaning is a big one because, like after 5,000-6,000 or so people come to a game that night,
Need a
it
big
needs
brush.
to be set for the next game. Yeah, got to get cleaned up. Trash needs taken out. Stuff needs restocked. So TinCaps Way was created to recognize and highlight people for going above and beyond, giving them shout outs, letting them know, hey, we see you as more than just coming and clocking in and clocking out. Like, we want you to know that you're a part of our team. We're all in this together.
Big family.
Yeah, big family. So I really enjoy that. That's really fun. We host some special events at the ballpark, like our season ticket holder batting practice, our team member batting practice. Be a tourist in your own hometown that Visit Fort Wayne puts on. We're a applicant for that when our season allows us to be. I oversee our mascot, Johnny, getting him scheduled to go out in the community, as you're familiar with, for the River Drum event, making sure he's getting out and seeing all of his friends on non-game days.
Right.
I do tours of the ballpark. I do donations. And a lot of this stuff, once our interns start, so right now there's 2 that work with me. They take a lot of stuff and help me out with it too. So like the tours and donations, they take a big brunt of that once they're with us. But then I'm kind of just everywhere and anywhere. Like to help out where I can, when I can.
You got a lot of stuff on your plate, kid.
Yeah. I'm probably missing 35 things. Our kids club program, that's free to anyone 12 and under. And our sponsor for that is Raising Canes. They just joined us this season.
I forgot my cane. I was going to raise it.
Yeah. So that's fun. That's like sending out newsletters that my one intern is handling for me, but overseeing that membership and events that we'll host with it and stuff like that.
How about volunteers?
Volunteers?
You need volunteers, or you just have staff part-time?
We have staff. There's some stuff, full-time interns, part-time staff, that we utilize for things. So like our Holiday Lights event that we hosted last year, that we're doing again this year, setting up everything required assistance from full-time staff, our team members, to get all the lights set up and then all the lights torn down. Fort for Fitness is usually one where we'll recruit some local college like athletes to come out and help us lay down the flooring or tear down or work at the event that day. So it kind of depends on what it is, but we do a lot of stuff in-house for the most part.
If someone wanted to be hired by you guys, what would be their credentials to have? School? Or what?
Are you talking from a full-time perspective or from like a game day worker?
Either one, dear.
So part-time or like game day workers during the season. It depends on what they're interested in working in. And then it's, at the discretion of the hiring manager, but we hire anything from team store, kids zone, food and beverage, ticket office. If they fill out the application online, we can get all the applications submitted, and then interviews can take place once the managers have that to reach back out. But I encourage anyone who's just looking for like a fun summer job. That's how I got started with the organization. Just something to do during the summer, something fun. You're outside, you get to work baseball. It's a unique aspect. And then it's really cool because it leads to growth opportunities within the organization. If you're someone who shows up, does the work, and, we recognize that, there's opportunities to maybe grow into like a supervisor role. We've had a few individuals do that with our food and beverage department. or just, we remember people who go above and beyond for sure. So it's just a fun little summer gig, something to do. It's unique. The season's a handful of months long. So if you're looking for
Wow.
something that just kind of help pass the time before, say, you're a college student or high school kid, you got to go back to school. It's nice to have that leniency and just get to work somewhere where we pride ourselves in having fun and being a family and just working through stuff together.
So for nonprofits, you work alongside them, right?
Myself, to a degree, I do. And then there's a handful of other staff members who also work in various ways with them as well.
So for donations, do you have gift cards or items like a baseball bat or hat, which you have, or baseball?
Yeah, we have hats that look different than this one. A lot of our donations, excuse me, um, is in regards to like merchandise, like novelty goods, like hats, logo balls, specialty jerseys, wristbands, bobbleheads if we have them, um, tickets if we have them available. Kind of just depends. Those are something we typically don't give a whole lot out of, but we do offer a lot in terms of donations and stuff like that.
So for events like River Drums, which I am with, I'm the artistic director of
Mm-hmm.
Three Rivers Art Center for Kids, and we put on Terry Doran, my boss. Is Terry Doran, my boss, is the founder of Track, as well as the creator of River Drums, and you have been working with us
Mm-hmm.
for the last several years. How long has it been since 2020 or
I
before
was going to
that?
say probably my intern year, 2019 is where I might have met you.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah.
You did a good job. And your Johnny TinCaps, he's quite the character.
Yeah, he's fun.
He's out. He's only does about an hour at an event, right? Say,
Yes, typically, yeah.
yeah. So that's groovy. What is your email or contact for reaching out to TinCaps and or you for
Yeah, it's real easy. It's my last name, so Gibson at tincaps with an s.com. Can reach me there if you have any questions about donations, Johnny information, looking to do a behind the scenes tour of the ballpark, anything like that. But I'm always an email away.
the tickets for each game? Are they
Hmm.
all the same uh, amount, like $7 or whatever per game, or any special prices?
No, they vary on cost based on where you're wanting to sit.
Hmm.
So yeah, the different price points will be listed and included in that in case people are curious. But our cheapest seats are out in the lawn area. Those
How
are
about
$7 a piece.
how about people like me who have a walker or disabled wheelchair and they want cover because they don't want the sun beating down on them?
Yeah, no, great question. We do have ADA seats available up on the concourse underneath the overhang awning for people to sit. There's open spots that you could put a wheelchair in. So if an
Mhm.
individual is in a wheelchair, they could sit there. It's also an open spot if you needed to put out a folding chair, but then there's also fixed seats located beside those too. So we do offer those up top under the concourse to stay out of the sun or stay cool or just make life a little easier.
Or the box? Is there a box? People can sit in, it's inside. They can watch.
Oh, you talking the suites
Yeah,
upstairs?
sweet. Oh, you're sweet too.
Yeah. Yeah, those are our individual suites. There's one that we sell game by game. It's a tin cap suite. There's a wait list for it. It gets pretty popular pretty quick. And then the other ones are owned by businesses, different organizations. But those are upstairs. That's on the second level.
And you serve food up there or in these suites or
Yeah, you can either pre-order the menu ahead of time. So when you arrive to the suite, the food would be sitting there ready to go, waiting for you, like buffet style.
Mhm.
Or there are individual servers who work upstairs who will go in and take one-off orders of individuals while they're in their suites.
So that's for parties or entertainment?
The one, like I mentioned, is available, but that's a wait list is for it. So you would be able to get put on that. That's the one we sell game by game. The other ones are sold through businesses and organizations.
Oh, lighted fields so you can see what's cooking in the dark, eh? Yeah.
Do what?
But you have lighted fields. You have lights all over the place when it
Mhm.
gets dark. And you have a scoreboard. Is that electronic?
Yeah, it's our video board. We have LED lights, so the bank lights that you're referring to, so those can stay on during the game, so we can watch and play. And then the fun thing with those is actually this season was the first time getting to do it. The LED lights allow us to change the color of them, and if the Tin
Oh,
Caps score, we can have the lights pulse, which
gosh.
is really cool. And then yeah, the video board is electronic.
Well, that sounds like fun. How long have you had that? You remember the old days when they had to change
I've
the
seen of that. I've seen that. Yeah, I've never actually experienced it. Um, the video board was newly installed in 2020 prior to our season with everything with COVID and everything getting canceled. So
Oh,
yeah.
yes, COVID. What
Mhm.
happened during that time?
Uh,
You got locked down?
so we didn't play a single game of baseball in 2020.
Mm.
But we found other ways to keep ourselves relevant and to still help out in the community. We did meal kits, so meal kit pickups.
Mhm.
And this was all per guidelines and everything. We were all still practicing and being safe with restrictions. We wore masks and everything, but we had meal pickups available. So we sold different meal kits for people to come and like ballpark food stuff. So we'd prepare the food and then have those ready to go. And people came to the field to pick them up. We did host a few food drives, and
Mm.
that was out in our parking lot. So we could help load people's cars up with food. And that was more of like the produce stuff, perishable items that people would need to get them through. We hosted a few graduations at the field, like still maintaining like distance guidelines and everything, but so kids could actually graduate because that was a weird year. We hosted
Yeah,
a couple, I'm sorry.
it was weird. I mean,
Yeah,
strange.
we hosted a couple movie nights at the ballpark. So we still did stuff to keep us relevant and, like I said, to help in the community. Our grounds crew was still, we didn't have any baseball games, but they were still out there maintaining the field, mowing it, watering it, because, like we still take pride in what we do. Like COVID might have canceled our season, but it didn't cancel us helping others. It didn't cancel us still being a voice in the community. It didn't cancel us still lending aid and helping others out when and where it was needed.
Girl, I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
I'm so proud of what you're doing for the community.
I appreciate that. It's not just me. It takes an army. We're very blessed to have the leadership that we have. It all starts with Mike Nutter. He's the president of our organization. He's great, and
I like to
everyone
interview him.
do what?
I like to interview Mike Nutter.
He's awesome.
Is he
He's a great
fabulous?
guy. Do what?
Is he fabulous?
He is the best. It all starts with him. We couldn't do what we do without him, and then we're also just very blessed and fortunate to have just everyone that we do have on our staff doing the roles that they're in. Like everyone is just so good at their job. And
Mhm.
once you bring all that together, it just makes everything easier and it just helps everyone get the stuff done that they need to. So Mike's a great guy. I always tell everyone, if you've never heard Mike Nutter speak, go to an event where he's speaking.
Mhm.
Um, he's just such a great guy.
So, what's happening during the rest of the year at Park Field when TinCaps is over?
Yeah, so our season is coming down to the end. Our last game is the 31st of August. So we have 2 homestands left. But
Mhm.
once baseball season is done, we'll do the Fort for Fitness event in September. We'll do Be a Tourist in September. But much like with last year, the holiday lights, that was our first time doing that. That was the immersive walk-through light experience, over 1 million Christmas
Mm.
lights.
Oh,
And that kept us busy November through early January. So, and we just released the dates for that. But once our season ends and things kind of wind down a little bit, we'll get those lights in. We'll start setting those up, and then we'll be the holiday lights tin caps for a little bit. And then we'll probably get one night's sleep. We'll blink our eyes, and then we'll be ready for
Here we
opening
go
day.
again.
It's really fun. The off season is still busy because I like to tell people it's kind of like Santa and his elves getting ready for Christmas. It's like, oh, like they spend all year getting ready for Christmas night, building the toys and loading the sleigh, and then Christmas
It's
happens.
over. Mm.
And then it's over. And then, well, what do you do the next day? Well, you get ready for Christmas again next year. All the fun stuff that we plan, all the people that we have come out, all the fun elements that we come up with, that's not done in a week's time. That takes months of planning and doing. So we're right to it. We get a second to breathe, and then we're right back to the grind of, okay, what worked from this season? What didn't? What something new that we want to try in 2026? What are other teams doing that we think we could explore? So it's a lot of brainstorming and a lot of planning. But it's planning all the fun stuff. It's planning Christmas. So it's.
I'd like to thank you for helping out River Drums. We're going to be doing that next year. So we would like to work with you, dear.
Happy to do it. I'm glad we're finally meeting. It's in a virtual setting, but it's better than nothing for all the time we've worked together on that. It's nice to finally put a name. But no, happy to do it. You're fun to work with, and thank you for what you do.
Terry Doran, my boss, says hello to you. He says thank you so much for helping out our events.
Yeah, happy to do it. Tell him I said hey right back, and thank you guys for making it easy for me. I mean, you send me an email, I get it on the calendar, I make sure Johnny's there with a donation, and yeah, we're
Is it the same Johnny every
Johnny TinCap? Yeah, John for short, Johnny TinCap. Yep.
But the same person who does it every year, or do you have different Johnny TinCaps?
It's Johnny TinCap.
All right, there you go. More power to you, girlfriend. Well, this is Patty Hunter of Patty's Page, thanking Brenda Gibson for being on my show and for talking about TinCaps. So God bless you, girl.
Thank you. You too. Always nice to hear from you.
Godspeed, my love, until we meet again. You're always in my heart and every dream. Don't let this time apart give in to all our fears. God will keep us close from up above. So until we meet again, Godspeed, my love. God is with us always, and for the rest of all our lives.